Yes. Peace, YouTube world. Zayla 23 coming at y'all with another video. Man, y'all already know. Gotta get this wisdom, gotta get this knowledge, gotta get this divine understanding. I'm here with the Honorable Priest Kailash. How you doing, my brother?
I'm blessed, man. Give thanks for life, man.
Yes, sir. Give thanks. We're in the beautiful island of St. Lucia right now. Man, I wish y'all could really see all this. I know y'all see this right here, this beautiful greenery. It's like heaven on earth right now. And I really advise you all get passports, travel, and see the world. So I had to meet the brother because, yo, I didn't watch enough of his YouTube videos. You can go check him out. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the YouTube search, just type in Priest Kailash, and, and I could put all the information down in the description. But go check out his reasonings, He's a powerful brother, herbalist, a farmer, very sharp man, mentally. And so maybe let's spread some wisdom, you know?
Give thanks.
Bless. So first, I just want to ask, how did you come into a higher consciousness? Like, what brought you to this Livity?
Well, I mean, definitely, give thanks for life and a mighty life giver. What brought us to the Livity is that, I mean, I was created, some people are just created to be what they are.
Right.
So from as far as I could go back and remember in myself, I always wanted to be a physician and a Rastafari. That was it. Right? So growing up, it was just like going through the different stages of life. Well, growing up in the countryside with my grandmother and growing up around, conscious people, living in the natural aspect of things. All these things that basically was just things that I already had in my spirit from ancient times. I always wanted to be a physician. Now I am a herbal physician, right? But it's something that was always in me. So I wouldn't say that there was like one particular point where I just sat down and then that bulb just blew up in my head. Right now, it was something that I worked towards and went through the different steps, processes, took particular decisions and said, well, look, right, I'm fulfilling my ambition.
So just naturally, it pretty much just came about.
Yeah,
okay, true. So consciousness is definitely needed. It gives you more insight in the reality that you create every single day. So definitely, we understand that you're in the Bobo Shanti mansion of Rastafari. So like, can you maybe explain to them? Because I think a lot of times like we see Naya Bingi or like Bob Marley and team like that, but like the Rastafari that wear the turban and the amazing robes and thing, what sets this apart to other, or like just explain what is Bobo Shanti?
Well, I mean, that would be like a whole...
That's a whole video within itself, y'all.
Not a video, I mean, it's a livity. Right? So it's something that you have to live. It's not something that you will explain.
True, that's a fact.
Right? So at the end of the day, when it comes to night, it's just that you see, I'm a priest of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, which is of Divine Salvation. Right?
True.
So,
y'all caught all that, Yes, yes, brother.
Well, they say Bobo Shanti in short. Or I guess that's a street term for it.
Okay.
Right, but basically we are Congress, which is like Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. Church of Divine Salvation, So we follow the fundamental principles of our worthy founder, leader, God and King, King Emmanuel Charles Edward, which is a man.
True.
Right, so Bobo Shanti, or we see that man is God and God is man in flesh. So how we really
no separation.
No separation.
True.
So then when we look at Marcus Garvey, we praise Marcus Garvey as God.
Yes, I.
Right? Garvey
True.
is
Black Star Line.
He's a God.
True.
So we praise Marcus Garvey as God.
True.
Because the work that Marcus Garvey has done, if you just critically analyze it, with all history and science and anthropology, whatever you do, I mean, you cannot identify a man who have actually fulfilled what Marcus Garvey has fulfilled in our times, in our living times. It had to be a God man to fulfill that.
True.
So
that's a fact.
I would not feel any sense of hesitation or doubt to say bow before Marcus and say, Marcus,
True.
Give thanks, my Lord.
True.
Glorify the God. And I won't say, well, the God in Marcus. I'll just call Marcus the God. You understand?
True. That's a fact, you know.
So you give thanks
Yeah,
for that.
man.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
so
man.
Bobo Shanti say, man has God and, so
And I hear
Marcus
that you all
Garvey,
like.
King Emmanuel and Emperor Haile Selassie the First.
That's right. And I hear that you all like, you recommend fasting a lot too. What's like maybe some of the benefits of fasting? Would you say?
Well, I mean, fasting allows the physical structure to cleanse itself naturally, in the sense whereby it allows the gastrointestinal tract to be able to rid itself of kicked up materials on the walls. Because if you understand the gastrointestinal tract, right, it might all be fitting inside of your abdomen.
Sight. I'm with you. I'm with you.
But I mean, it's extremely long.
True. 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 So
It's
like,
very long. So I mean, so when you fast, you allow that long intestinal walls to actually get cleaned out and purged out, and also fasting the physical allows the spirit to actually build. All right, because everyone has what you call the belly demon. So even if you have to begin to control yourself or to grow from one level to another level, then you have to be able to practice a certain amount of fasting, meaning that you have to be able to abstain from the things that will normally bring you pleasure. So fasting is not only fasting from food or fasting from water.
How often should people fast? Like, what would you recommend? Like, how often?
Well, I mean, we as Bobo, I personally we fast at least every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Sabbath, Saturday.
So it's like what, 4 days?
Yeah.
Maybe 4 days a week. Wow, impressive. All right.
But you could do one every 7 days if you want.
Okay, true.
Or one every 14 days, whatever you could handle. Yeah.
True. Okay, respect. Okay, so we understand like the histories and everything of melanated people, of African people, African Americans, Africans that's in the Caribbean, that's in Brazil. What's your thought on Africans in the diaspora, maybe what we've been through historically? Like, what's your thoughts on just history of African people in the diaspora? What's your thought?
Well, we are great people. We are amazing people. I mean, we in the Caribbean. I mean, the Caribbean people, even our leaders and our political leaders, whatever. I mean, we began at the game of Monopoly with zero, right? And after the emancipation in 1834-48, right, of the Africans, right, in the Caribbean. You know, the slave masters,
Right.
the plantation owners were paid, right, 40 million pounds sterling, and then the slaves at that time, the Africans, right, were given nothing.
True.
So then, us as black people, we had to reincorporate ourselves within that same system, and within a short period of time, because I mean, from 1848, 100 years from that is 1948. So you're only talking about 160, 170 years ago.
Exactly.
So from that point onto this time, we have proven that as a resilient people, we have created some of the most awesome people.
Oh yes.
Within the world.
Oh
today.
yes.
All right. So then, I mean, come on.
True.
So we are wonderful people. I mean, we could focus on the sad stories, but
True.
I mean, we've been awesome. You know, we've done great works as a people.
True.
And I know that in time, you know, as African people, you know, we're going to come forward to our one self-loving nature and help to redeem our motherland of Africa.
True. I say, my brother. So now that we're speaking about that, I kind of want to get into like family and like relationships and things like that. I feel like definitely with, you know, slavery and just different traumas maybe black people have experienced. And I can definitely say in America because of, you know, just what I see in my experience. I don't know the traumas that, you know, Caribbean Africans and things went through. But with families and things, a lot of times in America, like the father isn't there, or like the father impregnates a woman, and you know, father's just, you know, and there's a lot of men not being raised by men. You know what I'm saying? They're out here trying to learn what it is to be a man themselves. There's women out here that have daddy issues that, you know, wasn't properly raised by their father, or, you know, what's your thought coming from a Bobo Shanti perspective on like marriage, childbearing, and correcting the African family and stabilizing the African family?
Well, it's self-value and self-love, right? As a man, you have to love yourself.
Facts.
Right then, as a woman, you have to love yourself. Okay, so if you value your phallus, which is your penis, right, and you value it to the extent that even just on layman terms,
Right.
being clean, and it's the importance of it.
Right.
The penis is responsible. It takes part in one of the most crucial aspects of survival. That's what you call creation.
Facts.
All right.
That's
so
a fact.
you have the penis, which is divine, sacred.
True.
And the vagina that receives the penis, which is divine and also sacred, that joins in the whole
True.
creation of a human being. I mean, you,
True.
I mean, myself,
True.
every person with an umbilical cord came
Right.
out of the womb of a woman.
Facts.
So then, if you value yourself as a man, right, then I don't think that you would just drop your
Seed
phallus
in
and-
any kind of soil.
All right. Someone who have experienced trauma. Okay, if you apply for a job and someone has a degree and you have a degree, but you have 15 years of experience, and this person has no year of experience,
Right.
Who's gonna get the job?
Right. Exactly.
The person with the experience.
Facts.
So we as a people could learn to utilize our experience of whatever bad. You could look at your trauma and say, oh my goodness, I've been through this.
Right.
But I have survived.
True.
Give thanks.
True.
So then your traumatic experience could turn out to be what you call a survival story. All right. So then when you could look back at your experiences and pick up a sense of joy and peace and flood your bloodstream with serotonin and not
True.
cortisol,
True.
then at least specifically, man, you could begin to heal yourself, because
True.
what we are doing is healing self.
Right.
So for you now as a man, if you want to spread joy and love and peace and help the black family, then that means that you have to demonstrate that within your own self. Right?
Facts.
Practice it.
Fact. And I've been soaking up so much from this man. I think we just been reasoning for like a day or so. And give thanks, my brother.
True, man.
Yeah. So yes, honorable, definitely. I just want to say I give thanks, for taking your time out. I know you're a busy brethren. I know you out here healing people. Running your restaurant, Livity and thing. I know you're busy. Family to take care of and thing. I know you're busy, man. So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to, inspire me as well as inspire everyone that's watching this, And like I said, I watch you on YouTube and everything, and I would be sitting there just listening. I'm like, yo, this brother is sharp, So I had to link with the eye, and share the eye's wisdom with everyone else that is watching. And just thank you so much for your time and answering the questions, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace, family. I appreciate all of you all for watching the amazing interview in St. Lucia of Priest Kailash. Look, I know you all seen my Ghana book bag over there in the video. And you know what? It's enough people that said that they wanted a book bag too. So I'm doing you all a favor. Check this out. I actually got all of these on the website now. Some of them I only have one. So first come, first serve, and check it out. Got the Ankh there, just different African prints. And these are fresh from Ghana, West Africa. All of these book bags are from Ghana, West Africa. Look, that book bag has an African mask on it right there. You see what I'm saying? Got the Adinkra symbol right there. The omnipotence of God. So just check it out, man. Go check out my website, www.mynaturalroots.org, and claim your book bag today. And if you don't see two of the book bag that you like, then it's the only one. So first come, first serve, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. One perfect love every time, all the time. Cause I like 23. More love.